Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to math. Today, we're going to do a little bit of what we did a few classes ago, where I'm going to show you a few examples of a few vocab words, okay, that you're going to need to learn for the future of this class. This time, we're actually going to learn what's called properties. Some of them you might be familiar with from middle school, maybe even elementary. I'm going to just do a little recap of what they are. Okay, some of them are new. I'm going to do a little bit of the vocab, what it is, and I'm going to show you a little bit of example, like last class, or 2 classes ago. Okay? Again, at the end of the video, all you have to really do is send me a picture of the vocab. Make sure you have written down all of them. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to send me an email. Okay? So, let's get started on today's concept. Or today's part of the concept, I'm sure I say. The first one is reflexive property. Okay? Again, think of when you look at the mirror. When you look at the mirror yourself, you see yourself, right? Nothing changes. It's still all the same. The same with the numbers. Think of a number. 1 equals 1, right? Doesn't change. The same with reflexive. Nothing changes. It's just a mirror or another image of the same item, object, or number. A symmetric property is something that is cut in half in 2 equal sides. Okay? For example, I have this heart right here. If I fold it halfway, it's going to create one shape, right? It's perfectly the same. Okay? So it was folded symmetrically, meaning I cut, like we fold it down the middle into 2 equal parts. The same with shapes. When you cut them, you fold them, they fold in half. They have to have the same corners matching up to be symmetrical. Okay, so symmetry is 2 parts that you fold or cut identically the same. I know, I understand, guys. You probably saw a translator and were like, what is this? What do you mean A equals B, B equals C, and C equals A? Don't stress out, okay? That's just saying that you have 3 objects, okay? Meaning that all 3 objects are the same. For example, I have this triangle, okay? It's black. It's a black triangle, okay? So this is our object A, okay? Should put a little more signs. So this is our object A. Object A. Then we have an object B, okay? We have this other triangle that is object B. But wait a minute. We have this third object that is C. Okay? Meaning, notice that you have 3 different triangles, different color triangles, shall we say. Okay? You have 3 different colored triangles, meaning that triangle A equals 180 degrees. Triangle B equals 180 degrees. Okay? Meaning side matches side. Okay? Also degrees. They're both the same. Meaning that if A is the same as B, and C, guess what? It's also 180 degrees. So that means that A equals B, B equals C. That means that if this is also 180 degrees, C should equal A. Meaning that all 3 of them are the same. Okay, so A equals B, B equals C, so therefore C should equal A. Addition property is when two numbers are being added. So if I had 3 plus 2, what's happening here? We're adding two numbers, right? So this is your adding property. For subtraction property, we have 3 minus 2. So two numbers are being subtracted from each other. So subtracted property is when two numbers are being subtracted. Multiplication property is when you're multiplying two numbers. You can have 3 times 2. They're multiplying, right, to each other. So that is multiplication property. It's just telling you what two numbers are doing. The division property is just, again, two numbers that tell you what they're doing. In this case, two numbers are being divided. Okay, you can also see it as, so all division property is telling you is, what are we doing with two numbers? They're being, in this case, divided. The distributive property, you see it a lot in math. It usually comes when there's a number outside of a set of parentheses. Okay, so if we had 2, 3x minus 2, the distributive property is the number on the outside is going to be distributed to the numbers on the inside. So we have 2 times 3x and 2 times 2. Okay, that's what the distributive property is. The number is being distributed to other numbers and variables. For the substitution property, remember, you did it once you do distributive, even not with regular numbers. Substitution property is you're just rewriting what's there in a new form. Okay, it's being substituted by new numbers, smaller maybe numbers. Now they combine. For example, 2 times 3 is 6x. So we're substituting the 2 and the 3 with a 6x. And then 2 times 2 is negative 4. So we did substitution. What we did is we got rid of a bigger number, we made it smaller. The problem, we substitute the problem. Okay? This is still the same value as this. The only difference is smaller, we combine things together, we substitute. So substitution property is that. Alright guys, so for today, all you have to do is send a picture of the words, make sure you have them. I would like a picture of the other words, see if you still have them, make sure you still keep those safe, since you're going to start using them all. I'll be hearing from you as soon as you're done watching the video.